Now, the other thing is what they have now called MCNs, which stands for multi-channel networks. So, me, my YouTube channels, they're on a company called Fullscreen. Go to fullscreen.net. That's the company that I use. And once again, they're going to look at your content, see if this is the type of thing that that they want to represent on their network. And what a multi-channel network is they essentially sit on top of YouTube's partner program, and they can kind of approve you through the partner program very quickly. And so let's just say that, I'm not sure what the exact amounts are, but let's just say that, YouTube gets $5 for every 1,000 ad impressions that they do, right, with their advertisers. So a company like Fullscreen will come in and say, okay, well, we're going to pay YouTube this $5, but we're going to get some advertisers that are going to pay $6 or $7 or $10. And they pay YouTube their cut, and then they take what's on top of that, and then they split that with you. So you automatically get the money you get from YouTube, but they'll come in with some extra advertising money, and it'll allow you to make more money. When I joined my Fullscreen, my YouTube revenue essentially doubled. So I'm not exactly sure what it is these days, but I've been with Fullscreen for probably about 3 years now, and I've had a good experience with them. But they're not the only game in town. There's also Makers. There's Machinima. They focus on a lot of video game stuff. There are a lot of different people out there. A lot of good companies out there, and they differentiate themselves in different ways. Some are more focused on music, some are more focused on video games, some are more focused on men's type content, women's type content, etc., etc. One thing that an MCN can give you is that they can allow you a certain level of tech support. So if you get a copyright strike or something weird happen with your account or whatever else, they can actually step in, and they usually have contacts directly into YouTube, because having an actual YouTube contact is almost impossible. Even at my level, I don't actually know anyone at YouTube. Kind of like trying to contact someone at Google. If you have a problem with your Gmail, try to get someone on the phone at Google. It's damn near impossible. So the tech support part, at least to me, was extremely important, because I sort of found out in the beginning what I can and can't do, and sort of built my businesses around that. And problems arise, probably on a monthly basis with us. We get into some sort of dispute over a video with somebody, who claims some sort of ownership of the video or something of the sort. So to be able to just call someone and kind of figure it out fairly quickly is a big plus. Because what happens is, once you have what you call a premium account, you have certain features, like you could do longer videos. I think it's up to like an hour or a couple hours, as opposed to like a standard limitation of like 15 minutes. You could do live streaming, and there's different kind of linking things that you can do with a premium account. When you have a standard account, all that's disabled, and when you get one strike, all those extra features are disabled. So we always try to keep our strikes at zero, for that reason, as well as not wanting to get our account shut down. So that's one of the pluses right there. The third plus is that a lot of times these companies have special programs. Like, so for example, Fullscreen sometimes does these promotions where they'll get a certain amount of money from an advertiser, and they'll create like a little video intro. Say, hey, this is Vlad from VLADTV. There's this new show on Comedy Network about a bunch of crazy people living in a house, and starring this person or that person, and they'll run that before your videos, and it'll be like a really high payout. Like maybe 5 times higher, 10 times higher than what you usually get from just watching a video. So that's definitely something to do. I know certain companies, like I think Makers has a whole merchandise thing now. So, you can create merchandise around your channel, and it's all like they'll create it for you, ship it for you, take all the payments, everything else like that. And another thing that you could do in terms of making money off videos is, what's called branded content. You know, that's just basically if you know any companies or any services or whatever, you know, if you have videos that really get a lot of views, you can get them to pay to somehow incorporate themselves into those videos. You know, so we've done different stuff, like let's just say like we're in talks with a liquor company right now, where you know they want to pay us to have like a backdrop with their liquor in the background, and maybe have, you know, we do interviews with people, like, you know, a bottle of their liquor will be sitting in front of the camera, you know, kind of to the side. So that type of stuff. And you know, if you have videos that are getting thousands and thousands of views and keep getting views for a long time, it's really kind of a good deal for an advertiser to attach themselves to those types of videos, because they'll essentially get, you know, as opposed to like advertising for, you know, a week or a month or a day, they'll get advertising for years. So that's pretty much it. So I guess we'll open it up to questions.
All right. Hold on one second. Let me grab the questions over here. All right. So one question that we had, it actually came into my email, was how do you make the videos to put on your Instagram page?
How do I make the videos to put on my Instagram page?
Yes.
Instagram has a video feature now, you know, with like I think a 15-second video, and all you have to do, I actually did this this morning. If you look at the VLADTV Instagram page, I put up a little clip of my Boondocks appearance. So I'll take you the whole process. So I went on Firefox. I used a program called Download Helper, I believe. And there's lots of different ways to do it, but this is the way I did it. So I found a YouTube video. I used Download Helper. It downloaded the video onto my computer. I emailed that video to my phone and saved it into my phone. And then I went into my my folders on my phone, and I shared that video on Instagram. And that's it. You know what I mean? You could do the same thing directly off your phone. You could, you know, if you take a video with your camera phone, you could share that onto Instagram just from the video itself. But yeah, in my case, like I said, I ripped this video from YouTube and converted it. You know, I ripped the video from YouTube, emailed it to myself, saved it on my phone, and then shared it from my phone. And then you know, let it run.
All right, so the next question I have actually came from the Facebook post. And again, guys, if you have questions, go to facebook.com/musicbusinesssuccess. There's a post there where you can ask all your questions, and that's where we're actually pulling the questions from. This one says, what are your top 5 do's and don'ts on YouTube? I know you kind of touched on that briefly a little while ago, but if you can just kind of give a recap, that would be great.
I mean, the top 5, I guess we'll start with the don'ts. The biggest don't is don't use robots to boost your views. You know, and if you do use robots, don't try to pass off those views as real views to other people, because people are gonna look at you like you know, you're fake. You know, however you want to define that. So that's, I guess, one don't. Second don't is, you know, don't take other people's content and put them up on your video, up on your channel without permission. Number 3 is don't take other people's music and incorporate that. I know that this is changing a little bit. I think there's some sort of rules with Universal and the other record labels that are allowing people to use music in their videos, but they take a percentage of your earnings from that. I think it's like 15%. But like taking someone's music video, like taking the Rihanna video, putting it up on their channel, it's not really going to stay there very long. You're going to get hit with a copyright complaint. So yeah, what we do is we just never use, you know, from day one we never used major label music. If we ever did some music, we got original music from a producer that we worked with, and we just used that as background music.